It's the show that sucks with your hosts Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
Harrison's typing something.
I'm just curious.
No. Damn.
Blowup.
Sorry.
I typed in fighting games in Google, and let's just say SRK didn't come up. Young Honzo got guns. Young Don got Huns. Young Honzo doles out stitches. Young Don got a lot of bitches.
With special guests from around the fighting game community.
Everybody turned around on me, yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I was down 0-2 against Beneath, you were like, "This dude's been forever," and then I was like, I tied it up 2-2, and you're like, "Just kidding, white people rule."
Yeah.
And my girlfriend was all like, "This little dude was so annoying." I can't wait until the run back becomes even more insufferable to watch. I can only barely. I watch like the Killer Instinct matches, and then Marvel starts, and I'm like, "Well, let's see who's in it." And it's like, "Is it Mini Boss?" I'm like, "Sick, Mini Boss. Is it anybody else?" Sleep.
Now for your hosts, Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
Oh, hey, what's up? It's
Come on.
me
Let's see
and
what's up.
Honzo Gonzo. Show number 86. It's
Hi.
the couple days before Evo. It's
Oh, look all blue.
oh well, it's okay. Nobody cares.
I care. I don't look blue.
You look sad all the time.
Oh, you. I'm not sad, Harrison. I'm very excited. You know why?
Because Curleh just happened, and a Marvel tournament that actually people care about happened.
Yeah, but Evo's coming up, but we can talk about Evo later because that's gonna be the bulk of the show. Let's start with
With
Curleh. It was a tournament this Saturday, past Saturday, Curleh NorCal edition at venue 550, home of Dick security guards that I hate. Go fuck yourself, you pompous assholes. But yeah, it was a pretty good event. People were drinking, everyone was drunk and hanging around me and being all
everyone was
goofy.
drunk. Everyone was drunk.
I even partook in some shots. One shot.
Even
I
Patrick
shot.
was drunk.
Patrick is a little monster, dude. I love Patrick. Shout out to Patrick. But yeah, we had a lot of people came just to spectate even, so it was pretty fun chilling with everyone right before Evo. Some people who weren't going to Evo were there, so it's nice seeing them before the big lull of fall comes along, and people stop going to tournaments. Doesn't really happen anymore, but it's still there. You know, people tone it down a little bit after Evo. You know, stop going to every session, every weekly. You know, stuff like that. But Marvel was very crazy. I loved it. The exhibition was okay. I mean, there's a few crazy moments, but
I felt like, was that planned?
Yeah.
Okay.
we had an intro for it and everything. But like I like Clockwork's pop off is kind of reminding me of Aftershock, where we had the two people talk shit about each other beforehand, and I really liked that. Thought that was a good touch. I wasn't involved with that, so I was surprised to me, even though I was assistant directing the stream. And that was really cool. And then the exhibition itself was pretty hype. I forget the score, but I know Champ won. And Clockwork is always fun to watch. His Strider is just so scary. It's just so scary. It's like it's not.
He
It's
made
not.
tons of comebacks with that character.
Yeah, the problem with Strider is he kills two characters. That's his problem.
He doesn't kill all of them.
He can't kill like three characters very effectively. He can kill two characters pretty well. One character extremely well. That's why he's a good counter anchor. But if making a three-character comeback is pretty much unheard of, and you know it happens with Clockwork. It happens with very good Strider players, and it's always crazy to watch them. They play so on edge because they have no health. They have the greatest hitboxes, even though they have sore normals.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to watch them play under pressure because it's really tense. I feel like Strider one-on-ones are very tense. But yeah, that was a good set. And I've checked that out if you're interested in some cool Strider play and some always engaging Magneto play by Champ.
And now he can't enter anymore, right?
He cannot enter anymore.
I guess that's the rule forever.
Yeah, you can only win 2, and then you can't enter. So
I guess that's just to give more people a chance or something, or
yeah, it's just to rotate winners and stuff. You don't want to see the old guard always winning. You know,
can he never enter again? Like
he cannot.
Like that seems kind of crazy.
Spoilers: F Champ won the tournament. He came out of losers and beat Apology Man.
Kind of bodied him.
It was pretty free after he switched to Morgan. Like it was 6-0, I think. After that,
something like
that. He lost 2, and then he 6-0'd Beneath, which is not unheard of F Champ to do. He's done it to me before.
He just figures you out. You gotta be careful when you play against him.
I saw it in Beneath's face when it was 3-3, I believe. So it was 3-3, and Beneath was.
He was up 3-1.
Yeah, he was up 3-1, and then Champ switched to Morgan, and he won 2. And I saw it in Beneath's face. I saw him. He cracked, and I saw his emotions get the better of him. And I wanted to just go up to him and coach him or something, but I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want to do it as production. So I saw it in him, and I was like, please, someone coach him. Like, someone say something, and no one did. And you saw he lost that match, and right away the reset matches he was just getting dominated, and like his game was just not on it. And like I feel like Vinith's a very mental player in that like his physical stuff's fine, but you need to be confident and you need to adapt, and you can't have mental roadblocks to that. If you're doubting yourself, if you're thinking too much, even you can just destroy your gameplay, and like you just do dumb things, and like you don't adapt, and you just are stubborn about it, and because you're not thinking clearly because you're upset. You're in the heat of the moment. That's why a coach is good. But yeah.
What would you have said to him? What would you have said?
I would have said, calm down. And the most important thing is tell people to calm down, because everyone's always antsy. And if you ever see people after they fight, they'll shake your hands. Their hands shake. I do it too. They get antsy. So you just gotta tell them, calm down, breathe in, breathing meditation. And then to actual advice, I would say I would like really early X Factor a fireball, like jump air block a fireball X Factor and just try and grab her. Like straight up, like do a super Hail Mary. Because it was 3-3. If you grabbed her and killed her, then that might have been the set. Morgan.
Yeah, that's true.
So I felt like he should have started just fucking going nuts. Or even start scroll and just go fucking crazy. And try and hit Morgan once. X Factor killer. And then tag in Firebrand. Because you don't need X Factor.
For Firebrand?
Yeah. For Firebrand's shell. And you don't need it to kill 2 characters with the Firebrand shell. You should have tons of meter from that X Factor anyway. So you can run that bullshit a couple times. Even if they take the hit. And then you could just TAC. If you get a successful TAC, the match is over. Like, technically, it's over. So, I felt like either switching to scroll first, even though it might not have been optimal, I think just fucking going for it and just going fucking buck wild would have probably been, because he
really
wasn't playing
been doing something like that when he had a 3-1 lead or something. I think that's... It might be a good strategy in, like, that 3-3 situation, but if... I don't know, getting reset on is just like it's really hard on the player that just got reset. Like a lot of the time it kind of falls apart for that player. So I don't know, in a 3-3 in a 3-1, 3-2 situation, I can definitely see something crazy like that cuz he has 2 games or a game to work with, but I don't know about a 3-game. Just trying to, cuz at that point you would have just gone all in. And then what if you lost? And then at that point you're thinking to yourself, I just threw all my chips out on the table, and I got outplayed, and that's pretty much it.
I felt like that would have maybe done him better. And I'm like, he didn't do bad the last game to 3-3. You just dropped crucial things that caused him to lose, and and that's probably because of his mental state of mind. So I don't know. That's what I would have said. But it was a very good set. It was very what's the word? Like, it was very confident play from Champ. He's been obviously studying Vinith and obviously trying to find out what beats him. And it seems like he's figured it out, and like he has it to a science almost with this team. And it's not like it's fucking Chris G's Morgan. It's not fucking, this crazy Morgan player just doing these crazy Morgan things, missiles, and just going crazy. It's fucking Chance Morgan. Chance Morgan's not that good. It's not. I don't think he'll even say it's good. It's not that good. But you don't need to be that good with her. You just do simple things, you read it effectively, and that's all you really need. You could just beat everyone. That's how dumb that character is.
It's a pretty dumb character.
Yeah. You just hit your combos. That's the only hard part. Just hitting your combos. It's not even that hard. But yeah, that was cool. And there was a lot of great matches.
I can't wait to upload some of the off-stream stuff, because some of the off-stream stuff was kind of ridiculous.
The off-stream stuff that was sent him was just like crazy match. But everything on stream was just killer. And my favorite story from the event, I think everyone knows what I'm about to say. It's fucking Banana Man.
Yeah, and right before that, when he had to play, he had to play Paradigm, right?
Yeah, but like he lost first round. Okay, he lost
first round.
Darren. Yes, he lost first round to Darren. And if you look at the bracket, he gets sent to the very bottom of the bracket. And then he just starts beating people and just keeps going. It's literally a straight line of him just beating people. And it was like something like 6 or 7 matches in a row he won against very good players. He beat Mark Panoy. I'm just going off memory, so I might miss some. Hi, I'm Nasty. Paradigm in that very hype match.
I can't remember the match before.
Hold on,
I have it on my other computer.
Sorry, I forgot the fucking people. The page is not there. Oh my lord.
It's not there? I'll
Also,
find it. Keep talking.
No. Anyways, you beat really good players. I forget the other people. There's 2 other good players he beat.
Oh well. It's not there for me either. I don't know. Challenge has been really bad lately.
Wow. Okay. I guess he deleted the archive. Whatever. But yeah. So he just went on a fucking tangent with his Tron team. And yeah, he just did very well. And he got top 8. I think he got 5th. Yeah, he got 5th. Tied for 5th. So that was Banana Man coming out of Sacramento. So aside from PR Balrog, F Champ, and Apology Man, Banana Man was top placing, NorCal Cat. So congrats to Banana Man. And his Tron play, his Tron Arthur play. Yeah, he's gotten a lot better lately. I remember playing him at Fanime 2 years ago, and he wasn't that good, just doing simple things. But now he's doing like crazy shit, and really taking his team to the max and just being stupid. So I like it. Arthur's hard to play against. Arthur's really hard. Yeah. Because his horizontal assist is really like stupid good, and Gold Arthur level 3 is really hard to play against. Because you can't block. You cannot block against him. You'll die. So you have to jump.
You could just jump up though.
Yeah, but if he's in your face, you can just do trident and cross you up, and then he gets full combo, you die. So you have to block that, and then he'll just keep doing like 2 frame overheads on you if you're on the corner. It's dumb. He's very good.
You can just hold up back though.
He'll just throw you and kill you.
Do? Just tech the throw.
Just tech the throw.
Just tech the throw. Come on.
Just tech it. But if you tech the throw, you get put into box, and you die, dude.
Whatever.
You can fly away from him. That you can't do. I will say that. But yeah. So there's a lot of good matches there. There was some crazy, hype matches. Clockwork had some very cool clutch matches. Paradigm was beating people with his fucking Hager team.
Did Angelic end up using his Secret Tech against Clockwork?
No. He played PL Bog first round and lost, and had to go through losers. And I believe he got top 8, but he didn't. I think he used Wolverine the entire time. I think he's saving it for Evo, whatever it was.
I know what it is.
What is it?
I don't want to say it because I want to ruin it.
Okay, well, tell me later.
All right. It's really stupid.
It's probably Justin Wong. Justin Wong was like, I got this secret tech, man. Fucking no one knows about him.
It's like, I got the secret tech, and he just plays a good team.
No, but what it was is in level 3 X Factor with Wolverine, if you back throw them, you can combo them. Normally you can't. And I'm like, that's been known forever. Like, I'm just like, that's not even new, Justin. He's like, oh, you don't tell anyone, just leaves. I'm like, what the fuck? like everyone knows that, I think. But I was like, whatever, Justin. You got the tech. Whatever.
Is that it for Curleh? For the Curleh Mustache?
There's just a lot of good matches. I don't know what else to say. E24 is the best sponsor. Shout out to E24. They had
those
some
commercials
godlike
are hilarious.
Promos. I think everyone loves E24. Sponsor our show, E24. We'll make commercials for you. I want to know who makes their commercials.
They need to make our commercials.
They do. The only commercials that ever are played are during Curleh. They never play those commercials anywhere else on the internet. E24's whole commercial team is dedicated just for Curleh Mustache. It's crazy.
And they have a ton of them too.
They have so many of them. They do so much time, put so much time into them.
All right, well, enough of Marvel. Me Dojo happened yesterday.
Yes.
It was all right. A lot of people didn't show up, but we still had 20 people for the bracket, which is good. We had a lot of not a lot of crazy matches. I think the top 5 was, I think, the best matches the whole tournament had, and the losers finals between Los and Doug was just absolutely ridiculous. It came down to like this super crazy random thing that nobody ever thought about, and Demon Los just ended up pulling it out of his ass, beating Doug. But it's a smart stuff on the YouTube channel, so if you want to go and check that out after this, it's pretty sick.
Nice.
And the whole match, the finals of the tournaments are up, so go and check it out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I actually won. I won a tournament. Oh, wow. I know, right?
Harrison.
I won. I was playing fraudulent though. For like the first 3 matches I picked Yun. But my Yun is like super solid. If you guys have been watching my daily blowups, my Yun is pretty ridiculous.
Are you gonna be playing at Evo?
I don't know. I mean, it's just like, if I have time or not. But
you should play for me in Marvel.
I'm
trying to sell my spot.
Oh, can I do that? Can I do that? That would be so sick. Oh my god. Be like, Chris, I'll just free. If I told Chris that I was playing Honzo Gonzo's Marvel match, he would be like, alright, I'll cover for you for 10 minutes. I bet he would.
I really just want to go and play my first match and then DQ myself. So I win, I put that guy into losers.
Oh, that's such a dick move.
I think that'd be the worst thing I could do.
That's like the opposite of Dominion. What he didn't show up to the first match and then just won the tournament. Yep. So you'd be the opposite of Dominion. You'd win your first match and then just DQ yourself. That's pretty scumbag.
I kind of want to do it. It would only take me like 5 minutes. I might be able to do it, but we'll see what happens. Sorry to the person I have to play first. They switched it from LLND. I wanted to play LLND first. It's been fun.
I wouldn't be able to beat LLND.
I think you could, actually.
No.
I honestly think you could. Your team's weird enough. He does play Shenko, which is a dick to deal with Beautiful Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
But
we'll see.
I think you could. You're better than you think, Harrison.
The thing is I
think you can make it out of my pool
with lack of knowledge. That's my problem in that game. My severe lack of knowledge, because I'll just die and I won't know why, and it'll be something completely stupid, and that's why I hate the game.
Yep.
That doesn't make any sense.
To prepare for my $100 money match with the Shavlo, I think is his name. I've been playing a lot of Hearthstone, so
Really?
I think I'm gonna be pretty well versed in the marbles.
I got my WoW account back yesterday, and I was dicking around on it, and the game is so fucking horrible.
It's so bad now.
It's gone so far beyond how bad I actually thought it was.
Yeah, leveling's weird too. At level 10, you just get like fucking 15 things.
I don't know. It's just beyond terrible. But anyways, I don't want to talk about that fucking terrible game. Let's talk about Evo. It's the Evo pre-show. I have what? What are you gonna say?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say we can talk about Evo tips, but I have gone through all of the Evo pools. I'm going to link it in the bracket. Link it in the chat. You guys can go check it out. If you see anything that's off or something, it's actually... I'll do that. I'll show it. Or I'm pretty sure anybody can show it. But I have it set up so it works for every pool of every game. So if you want to submit something, if you know Tekken, if you know Smash, if you know any of the games, and you know notable players in the pools, just leave a comment on the Google Doc, and I'll update it. But so far I guarantee there's going to be some Street Fighter players missing. There's tons of people from Japan that I don't know, and I left them off the list because I just don't know who they are.
Did you put Kea Bugusi, whatever the fuck that guy's name is? The Viper? He's an arts pool.
Yes, I did, because the only reason why I put that, I'm like, it's an arts pool, and it's like a Japanese dude, so I'm going to go check it out. It's like, a Viper player, and I just put, Viper.
That guy's incredibly good. I think he won an SBO or something.
Really?
I think so.
I mean, Vipers are always super scary.
I think that's the guy. Oh, I might be wrong. But I think that was the one. But yeah. So there's a shit ton of Street Fighter players. Is there any like crazy pool that you see that is just like holy fuck?
Let me see if I can. Yeah, there it goes. All right. I don't. They did for the most part a good job of spreading everybody out.
Well, this year is different, and it's the same with Marvel, which I disagree with. I disagree how they're seeding it this year. Where they seed like 4 or 8 people total, and everyone else is just by region. And I feel like...
Why is that wrong?
Because I feel like it's just like...
They didn't even seed it by region, too. Or people from NorCal are dumb and didn't use the area code that I posted. And there's like a few NorCal people in the same bracket, which didn't happen at all last year if people used my zip code, but they didn't. There are a couple first round matches that are ridiculous. There's Crizzle versus Itabashi Zangief. First round.
Whoa.
First round. And that is in pool D48.
Oh wow.
So that's
Crizzle
fucking crazy.
Win.
Yeah, Crizzle is... He's so good, never goes to anything, and when he shows up, he just wins. He's super good. Julio and Gackt are in the same pool.
That'd be good.
Let's see. Who else?
Miranda and Mike Ross. Oh lord.
Yeah. King Blue River and Demolos are in the same pool, and they both play Balrog.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, Kazunoko, Alex Myers, and Hyro are in the same pool, and by Hyro I mean NorCal Hyro.
Yes.
Blanca player. So you know what? I mean, Kazunoko plays Yun, Hyro plays Blanca. That could be a not a terribly easy match for Yun. So
there's BJ and then fucking Brass.
Brass and Rico Suave have to play first round.
Oh really?
In that pool, yeah, they gotta play first round, and that is I can see. Matchup? It's weird because it's always been considered a bad matchup for Abel, but it's kind of evolved into being an even / kind of in the favor of Abel now, I think, because basically if Abel's command grab beats Zangief's command grab. So the mind games are in Abel's favor, I think. But that's just my opinion. Kelvin, what?
What's your pool?
I didn't enter.
Oh.
I've been saying that the last like 3 weeks.
Oh.
Kelvin and Rom are in the same pool, which I don't know how that happened. Let's see. Curdy Pie, who isn't good, but he's like the most godlike Balrog player ever. Shouts to Curdy Pie. And IPLAYWINNER in the same pool. Snake Eyes. Blockbuster John is like a SoCal guy, right? He's like an Adon player.
Yes.
Yeah. The Snake Eyes and Blockbuster John are in the same pool. So they're obviously like, these people are not getting together and using the same zip code, or they're not seeding these pools very, very well.
I haven't seen that much, I haven't checked the updated Marvel brackets, but for the most part, I think everyone's happy with them and that they're spread out. Same with BlazBlue. A lot of the Japanese players have been like, BlazBlue's like, it's going to be a very hard bracket for BlazBlue because there's so many Japanese players coming for the $30,000. But it's going to be a tough road no matter what. So most of them are happy. I feel like that's what it is in Marvel too. You're gonna have to fight very good players very, very early on. Right out of your pools, it's just gonna be nothing but killers left in the tournament. Like,
yeah, it's like once you get out of pools, it's
so fucking hard. Like, I've made it out in losers in my pools and went all the way up to 33rd place twice, and that is a lot of matches. You have to play so many matches. I lost first round one year and I had to play like something like, it had to be almost like 12 or 14 matches. It was crazy.
I think last year, when the very first match that Hudaman made out of pools, he had to play Neurosis, and then he had to play Fudo. And then he lost Fudo, and that was it.
Yeah, it happens.
Let's see. Nerd Josh and Graham Wolf are in the same pool. Graham Wolf, known for his ST play. I think that's kind of it. I mean, although G-Dragon and Mark Teddy are in the same pool. So that should be interesting. K-Beast is not going, right?
K-Beast is not going.
K-Beast is in Gamer B's pool, but that won't matter. Warhawk and Jace the Ace are in the same pool. They're both from SoCal, right?
Which pool is Pi in?
Pi? Smug is, from what I saw, by himself in D65.
Okay.
I had Poem in here too, yeah. Tampa Bison and Poem are in the same pool. And then there's some guy named Level Zero Magikarp. Like, who thinks of this stuff? Hudaman and Banana Can are in the same pool. Ramin and Filipino Champ are in the same pool. So Ramin, I can see beating F Champ because he plays Abel. And Justin Wong and Harji are in the same pool. Harji to God.
Harji's the best player in the world. That dude almost double favorited me.
Really?
Yeah, it was on stream. Don't you remember watching it? I just I couldn't touch that dude.
He's good.
He's fucking amazing.
He channels the inner Daigo like every 99 matches. I think that's kind of it. There's no real super killer pools, unless they're like I don't know. I don't see anything that's crazy.
I'm gonna be finishing up the Marvel brackets and redoing them because there was I think there was a lot of in pool changes, like switching to the other side of that pool. So I need to see if people were switched around or not, which I assume they were. But I will be tweeting out any changes on that and updating it when I get the chance. I've been busy right before because I have to take a day off for Evo, so I've been trying to cram another day into my schedule just to get all my shit done.
There's actually, I forgot, there's Jay-Z and Filipino Man are in the same pool. And if you guys don't know who Jay-Z is a NorCal Ken player who is like part of the PH guys. And So obviously Filipino Man knows Ken matchup. So that should be interesting.
Filipino Man's very good Rose player. Probably one of the best.
Who's one of the best?
Filipino Man. He might be better than Luffy.
Really?
He might be.
I don't know, man. I don't think so, but he's still really good. But I don't think he's that good.
He might be.
I take it back. There is one blow up pool, and it's not a blow up because of the amount of talent in the pool. It's a blow up because Xiao Hyde and Daiminion are in the same pool, and Daiminion can't beat Kami, so that kind of sucks for him, for sure. I think that's it. That's it for pools. Again, if you want to leave a comment or anything like that, just right click it. Oh, look at that! Somebody already left a comment. Somebody wrote Mike, please. In that pool. Shout out to Mike Lee. But I'll link it again. Probably disappeared. Oh yeah, Daku. He's going. I have his pool. Hold on. It's somewhere. Can you like control F this? Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Or maybe... Did I spell it wrong?
What? Who are you looking for? Dako?
Yeah.
He is in a pool by himself. He's below Christian E. 42. 42B.
42B?
E.
E?
Yeah. Cursor's on it right now.
Oh, whoops. That's my bad. I didn't scroll up far enough.
Yeah.
And then Bonchan and Broly Legs are in the same pool too.
Blowup.
That'd be sick. That'd be a cool match.
So yeah, that's all going to be on Capcom Fighter stream. All the pools are being streamed on that Friday. And on SRK 1, we're going to have SRK Evo 1. We're going to have Smash pretty much all day, except all Smash pools. Then we're going to go into Street Fighter quarterfinals, which I believe is top 128 or 64. I forget.
Quarterfinals are 64.
Okay. And then semifinals is 32 to 8.
Yeah, and then top 16, right? I think so.
Yes, you're right.
I think 128 would be just a little bit too much.
Nah, man. I want to see 256. But it's crazy going from, over 2,000 players and just reducing them down to 64, in 8 hours is pretty crazy, and then we're going to be reducing them back down to 8 for the next day, for Sunday. And then we're going to have the exhibition. I don't think anyone knows who's on the team. Because I think
it's going to be like whoever can make it to Evo is going to be on the team at this point.
Because I know Smug, Poem, Arturo, and then Daiminion are locks for the team for East Coast. But if Stanford doesn't show up,
on the team, seems kind of weird.
Oh, he might not be on it because he's throwing a hissy fit about Stanford. But if they, I don't know who they're gonna get. Really, like they might be able to get. I don't know who's coming out from next level. I really don't. I think if Aqua still comes out, I think that'd be fine.
Yeah.
Even though he doesn't go that often, just whatever. I think Glitch would be fine.
Yeah.
Little Evil. Maybe Shine if he comes out. One of them. They're good, but they're not like the best. But Little Evil was doing work with Evil Ryu, and they could probably use an Evil Ryu on a team. I think he's a good team character, just
to like random blow-ups.
Roll through someone, yeah.
I could see that. Although a lot of characters are kind of like that now. It's Street Fighter, in my opinion.
But yeah, that's gonna be Friday, and then on Saturday we're running Marvel and a bunch of the finals on SRK 1. They're gonna be running Smash 128 to 8, top 8 on the second stream Saturday, And there's gonna be a bunch of crazy streams that are just being added. BlazBlue's having all their matches streamed, and I believe there's a Mad Cat stream which had their schedule out. There's just gonna be so much to do, and there's gonna be so much to do at the event. If you go to the event, there's so many things to do nowadays. There's a whole hall set up dedicated
Yeah,
to.
they actually have bring your own console thing now.
Yeah,
I
they
remember
bring your own
last year
console.
they didn't, right?
I don't know if it was last year's.
I'm pretty sure it was
but-
last year's they didn't. I didn't
Yeah,
see
but
anything. Might have like been all the way in the back, but
I remember it there being when in 2011 the bring your own console area was there. It was pretty crazy. A bunch of people just fucking cracking out on Marvel 2 and just fucking screaming. It's pretty much what it is. It's like Marvel 2, fucking Mario Kart, and like random ass games. Like
there's probably gonna be a ton of Mario Kart there.
there's so many people that just bring random games. It's truly a sight to see if you haven't seen it. I think it's really cool. And they run their own. Well, there's always a Marvel 2 tournament, no matter what. You can't prevent it. And
I'm pretty sure there's no Marvel exhibitions or money matches or none of that's gonna be on any
no,
mainstream.
there's supposed to be a like film screening on SRK on the main stage.
Oh, are they showing Bang the Machine?
No, it's like some film or something. I have no idea what it is, to be honest. I don't know if it's like a short movie like that Balrog one that one year.
Oh yeah, like a couple years ago.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's something like that. But they are doing that Saturday night after Marvel Top 16. Bang the Machine is being shown this year, I believe. It's going to be in one of the piano halls. And they have a whole area set up exclusively for the vendors.
Sort of
so
like
it's gonna
last
be-
year, but this year
Yeah,
it'll be
but
exclusively to that.
yeah, but it's pretty much how the room works out. Is I saw pictures of it. It's like here's a big room, and then it's like last year there was that hallway. The hallway's not there. It's just like you just walk into the other room.
Yeah.
Like it's connected. So it's not like it's two separate rooms. It's just that you won't be able to see most of the other room. You just walk into it and it's like, oh, okay, I'm in the room. So it's just like it's literally 2 steps away from the other room. So it's pretty much like right there, and there's all the vendors there. They're gonna be selling tons of exclusive things. Arcade Shock selling exclusive things. Mad Cat's selling exclusive things. Everyone, Marvelous Customs is selling Shirano's exclusive shirt there. I'm sure everyone has exclusive things they're pumping out for only Evo. Broken Tier has the new tank tops, which I modeled today. My hairy ass chest. And yeah, so there's gonna be tons of things to buy. So bring money.
Bring lots
Always
of
bring
money.
money. And in regards to Old Vegas, there's lots of cheap things to do if you just look up guides and stuff. Be prepared when you go. I found there's one casino that serves like $1 slushies or something. So I'm going there and putting alcohol in them. Getting mad faded, Harrison, while on the boards.
So should we? I guess tips, suggestions.
Yeah.
How to not die at Evo.
So I don't know if it's
Wait,
like
before we jump
every
into
year.
that, I'm sorry. I just saw this question from the Hound about. So is KOF 14 the real thing, or is that all fake hype train? I'm pretty sure it's fake hype train, but that would be sick.
Let me just let you in on a little secret. I never have any ideas about any announcements. So I literally don't. Sometimes they just tell me the day, like the minute before. I'm like, oh man. I had no idea, dude. But yeah, tips. If you're gonna bring food, make sure you have a backpack. Because I remember last year was a problem. I couldn't even bring food into the venue, and I was bringing it for like spooky and things. So like, you gotta have like a backpack and it's for your drinks and stuff. So just bring if you have a stick bag, that's fine. Just get a bag or something, just so you don't get hassled by security or anything. And if you do bring food into the venue, just clean up after yourself. It's my biggest pet peeve at Evo. Afterwards, it's a fucking trash hole. It's just a trash. It's like a dump. And it's just so stupid. Like, just pick up your shit, put it in the trash can. If the trash can's overflowing, whatever, put it on the trash can. Go to a next trash can. At least just put it there. That's a big pet peeve of mine. And for finals, if you really want a good seat, you gotta to arrive first. You gotta get there in the very fucking morning with BlazBlue, and even then you have to sit there.
You gotta wait in the line before you ride the roller coaster.
Yeah. And you gotta fucking sit there all day. So be sure you have people that'll get you food or bring food in your backpack. You know, have people save your seats for you, shit like that. Because people will steal your seats in a heartbeat. They don't care.
Yep.
I've had people steal my chairs when I got up to like go throw something away. So you know, it's cutthroat. You gotta be in there. I had a Killer Instinct dev steal my spot in a reserve section. It said Honzo Gonzo on the chair, and the guy sat down on it. And I was like, I'm not gonna ask him to move. Like he's fucking working with Microsoft and shit. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I sat on the floor.
Damn, you're a bitch.
I am. I am.
If you guys have any questions, you can send them to @HarrisonSB8 and @Honzo Gonzo. We had a question last week regarding just advice. I'll read the question. Steven asks, this is from YouTube, by the way. I do read those every week if people think I don't. I don't think Honzo does, though. Steven says, I'm a pool J47 for Marvel. The first match is against Dream Crusher. I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is? Okay, this will be my first major tournament. Any tips to deal with tournament nerves?
You're gonna get them because you're just new at it. You're a newbie. You're a noob. So I would suggest just not thinking about it. And I'm always a proponent of breathing meditations where you
I was
just
about to
breathe.
say, just breathe.
You breathe in and then you focus on your breath. Let's do one. You breathe out, breathe in, and focus on your breath going into your lungs, filling your lungs, and then exhale comes out. If you focus on that, it calms you down. That's a form of meditation, and I think that's really important to meditate.
Treat everybody the same. Show up on time. I think just showing up on time, it'll make you less stressful too, not just people running the bracket. Because if you're late, then you might think you're not going to be able to play your match. So just show up on time, because they're not going to wait for you.
Just sit next to your judge. Just stand next to your judge. Stand at the pool station. It's not hard. You signed up for this tournament, fucking stand there. Don't be like, I'm going to go bathroom and not tell anyone. They'll fucking DQ you in a second. In Evo, they're very
Make sure
strict about
you check in too, also.
Yeah, you need to check in with your pool. Whoever's running your pool, make sure they know that you are wherever you're gonna be.
If you have to leave, don't be an idiot and just leave.
Let them know.
Say you're leaving. I'm not gonna say they don't care, but
they'll figure it out. They'll work around you.
Yeah, they'll work around it.
If you need to go to the bathroom or if you have to play a different game.
Tips. Take a shower. Take a fucking shower.
Take a shower. Use soap. Use deodorant. And it's not like a...
Wash your face. Wash your hands. More importantly, wash your hands.
It's gonna... Yeah, you need to wash your hands a lot because you're gonna get sick. Ebola is very real. It's you're gonna get sick. There's a lot of international people coming, and there's just a bunch of germs and shit that you're not used to from other states and shit around the world. So you just gotta watch your hands. You just have to be very hygienic when you're there, and a lot of people aren't. And people pack their rooms like fucking 15 people to a room, and it's just they don't take showers and shit, and it's just fucking disgusting. So don't be one of those people. Just it's better for the tournament. It's better for you. It's better for everyone. Just practice good hygiene. And
next tip: bring an arcade stick.
Yes.
Bring an arcade stick. If you don't have an arcade stick, prepare for that situation.
Bring a backup pad. If you're playing pad, make sure you have a backup pad.
Yes, absolutely.
Because no one will let you use their pad. Pad players are so stringent on their pads because they don't want you to break theirs. And it's going to be different from the one you use because all pads are, for some reason, really different.
If you let somebody borrow your stick...
Don't let people borrow your stick. That's what I'll say. Do not let people that you don't know borrow your stick.
If your friend... I'm not going to let any random person, but I'm saying even if you need to let your friend borrow your stick, follow them. And wait for their match to be done and take it. Because anything can happen. People get their stuff stolen. People lose stuff. It's a totally real thing. Don't be that guy who gets your stuff stolen and feel shitty for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, it happens.
And if you get your stuff stolen on Friday and you're screwed, you can't play for the rest of the weekend. So that really sucks. Don't have that happen to you.
Yeah. When you're, you know, out in the lobby, don't just go fucking buck wild and get people in trouble, you know. Or if you're in a hotel room, be sure to try and keep it down.
Be considerate.
Yeah, because you don't want the hotel security called on you. If they're called, it's fine. It's whatever. But if you get called more than once, they'll fucking kick you out because they're very serious about it in Vegas. And
hey, man, they don't care. Somebody else will fill in that spot. It's Vegas.
So that is something to take care of. Make sure if your neighbors are fighting game players, make sure, you know, be cordial and be like, do you mind if we play? Stuff like that. I think that's cool to do. No one does that, though. If you are new and you don't know anyone and you're just like, fuck, I'm so like, I don't know what to do. Just fucking walk around floors and listen for buttons and knock on doors and say what you're playing. It's really awkward, but you know, you'll find a room eventually and you'll meet some people. So that's always a cool thing to do.
And I've done that before. It's not is it the Las Vegas Hotel? It's not called that anymore, right?
It's the Westfield now or something.
Okay, well, if you're there, the entire place is sold out. So it, like you said, it shouldn't be that hard to find people who are playing games.
You can ask people when you're playing down at casual stations or whatever, BYOC. It's like, oh, you guys have a room you're playing in. Do you mind if I play with you guys later? Stuff like that. Just don't be a weirdo about it. You know, just the most important thing. If you're just a normal person, people will like you.
Yeah, people.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever ran into like a dick in the FGC for the most part. Maybe Honzo has, but I don't know. I guess I'm lucky. Most people in the fighting game community are nice, okay?
Yeah, a lot, like 99% of the people I think are nice, in my opinion. I know you hear differently, but people are genuinely nice. And if you see someone you meet, you know. If you
that, and if you're waving around money and say money match, it'll be even easier.
Oh my lord!
It'll be even easier to find a room because people are dying to take people's money in Vegas.
Yeah. It's a good way to get a set against the very good players for like $10 or $20 if you really want. Most of the top players, super top players, would be like, nah, let's just play. You know, no money match. Some of the mid-tier players are all hungry for fucking money.
Yeah.
They'll play you. Yeah, if you see someone you know, just go up, you know, say hi, do whatever. If you see one of us, say hi to us. Do not come behind the barricades if you see me streaming to come say hi to me. Don't do that, please. Just see me in the hallways or something. That's all I ask.
Respect the people behind the rope.
Yeah, because if I will literally ignore you and have you kicked out.
Oh yeah, another thing, if somebody you know is being called and they're not there and you know where they are,
contact me.
Contact them immediately. Because again, the worst thing to do is to travel halfway around the world and then get DQ'd when you're like 5 feet away and can't hear anything.
Let's get Shady Cade.
Was that what happened to Shady K?
Yeah, he's at a different pool and he got DQ'd. Or he got drunk or something, I forget. During pools. Between like he had a pool
that's
and
like that severely changes my care about that situation. Was he drunk or was he not drunk?
He is Shady K, he's probably drunk.
Okay, then I don't really care.
But yeah. If you see me, feel free to touch my ass. Open season on that. Harrison doesn't want to touch my ass. I don't know why.
Because that's just something I don't want to do.
See, I respect it though. It's okay. Yeah.
Is there anything else?
Don't kill me. That'd be fun. Don't stab me. I don't care about anyone else. Just me.
Try and find cheap food, I guess. Vegas food is expensive.
The old strip has a lot of really cheap places. You just gotta go into different casinos, and if you play slot machines and stuff, you get free drinks, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, there was one thing that I was listening to. Anyways, show up early and get your badge, because a million fucking people wake up at 8 a.m. on Friday morning to get their badge.
Go
And
Thursday. Even if it's a long line and
there
you don't want to be
are
there.
8,000 people that bought a badge to go into the room to watch finals. That's 8,000 people. So I guarantee you at least 6,000 of those people probably won't get their badge until that morning. So
It's such a blow up Friday morning. Because Thursday you can go get your badge. Some people don't get in till Friday and they can't do anything about it. Whatever. You need to wake up like 2 hours earlier because you're gonna be waiting for like 3 hours if you don't get in there. Because
Yep.
there's so many fucking people. It's pretty crazy. So get your badge Thursday if you can. Even if there's a long line, just get it Thursday. Just get out of the way. Wait 2 hours. You don't have to wait
if
that
you think
extra
that
hour.
line is long, that is nothing compared to the next day. And on top of that, if you have an early pool, they're gonna fucking start the pools. So they might be a little. It's been less and less lenient every time I've been to Evo. The first Evo that I went to, they were like, "All right, like there's a bunch of people, we can't do it." The next Evo, it's like, "Okay, like there's a bunch of people, but we still need to start on time." And then the next Evo, it's just like more and more. Last Evo, for the most part, you had 30 minutes to get to your pool, and if you didn't have it, like it was a done deal. It was a wrap. And pool started at 8.
Yeah.
And
Pool started at 8.
by the end of like 9 o'clock or whatever, there were still people in line. So they don't care. They're just gonna DQ you, and they expect a lot of people to not show up to morning pools too. So
if you have a morning pool, you should get it Thursday because you're gonna have a lot of buys. I've been in a morning pool, and legit, there's like 20 or 30% across every pool, just not there.
Yep.
They're just not there.
Yep. Should we take viewer questions?
Yeah. Yep. We have a bunch.
We do have a bunch. I have like 3.
I have like, or it's just people talking about me, making fun of my chest hair. At Red Mage asks, every year someone that is mostly unknown makes top 8 in Marvel. Who do you think can be that guy this year? Wild card. It's gonna be there. I'd have to check my list again, but I think Fizzycups has it in him, even though he did shit at Curleh Mustache. He was coming in cold off of like the lane fights and stuff. I still think he could do really well if he's prepared.
Fizzycups?
Yeah, he did very bad at Curleh though, because I mean AZ had a rough time getting there, so I don't blame him that much. They had no time to practice, so.
Yeah, AZ was like super salty, because I recorded like 5 or 6 of the off-stream matches, and like a lot of them were Arizona guys, and they were like super salty.
I still think Fizzycups. I think we're probably not going to see that much variance this year from last year. I think Champ right now is looking the best to take it, but I still think Justin Wong is the perennial wrench in the cogs where he'll just beat everyone and like it'll be really close matches. So Champ still has to deal with Justin Wong because he's just so good. Justin's very good.
So that's for top 8, right?
Yeah.
I think I got asked the same for Street Fighter. So
okay.
For Street Fighter, was your question the same as mine? Like just somebody like surprise top 8?
Yeah, I think Smug might be for Street Fighter.
I think his character is gonna hold him back. Like,
yeah, it's hard.
Honestly, he might like. I think he might go crazy and get top 16 if he goes like buck wild. I honestly think if the stars align and he gets good matchups, which is fairly good for this character, I think CJ Truth can go really far.
Really?
He took out a shit ton of people. Remember, he just took out a ton of people at CEO.
Yeah, he did.
And he's been on fire. He's always does really well at CEO, but just that CEO, he took out Ryan Hart. Didn't he take out Justin Wong? Or he didn't. I can't remember shit. But he took out like 3 or 4 people, really, really good people. So I mean, if he gets good matchups, I can see CJ Truth getting really, really far. He has the reactions. He has the character. I mean, I don't see why not.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and Jace the Ace too.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Jace the Ace. I think maybe Jace the Ace has a better chance.
I think Arturo might do really well, but he has a very hard character.
But he plays Dulcim, and like
this
isn't next level battle circuit, so it's gonna be like.
Whoa.
I'm just saying. He's gonna have to go through a lot of Yuns.
I agree.
And that's gonna be really hard. So yeah, I say CJ Truth and Jace the Ace could possibly get really far. Or they might get, eliminated in pools. Who knows? It's Evo. So
no one knows, man.
Nobody knows. Let's see. Gotta answer these questions quickly.
Berganza asks, will you be bringing any hookers onto the stage with you while holding your stick before you play a stream match? No, I will not be playing. Nope. At the Hound 2 asks, now that you don't actively participate in Marvel 3 tournaments, are you a top player? No, I never was a top player. Maybe like for a couple of days in vanilla, but I was never a top player, guys. People just like me for some reason.
I think Charles says, think we'll see any game announcements at Evo. I think it'll be, what do you think? I think they'll announce Capcom Cup stuff. But I don't know, like new games wise, I don't see anything. Hello?
Oh, sorry, I was just reading stuff. No, I don't know. There's probably gonna be a new game announced, not Capcom related, but I think there's gonna be a new, maybe Tekken related, maybe SNK related. There's probably gonna be one new game announced. Not a big deal, I think. The grand scheme of things.
Oh, sorry. Raph asked, did Hunter Pence enter Injustice at Evo?
Maybe.
The Giants have to stop losing before anything happens like that. So
I don't know. He needs to start winning before he can start playing some big games.
Let's see.
At Blue Vac asks, who do you think has the best shot at #1 SRK ranked Cody in America? It doesn't matter who is best with C-tier characters. It does matter, dude.
I don't think it matters.
I think Harrison is best Cody in America. Sorry, Mr. BJ, but yeah.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. He also asks, are 3D games dead? And what can be done to recorrect the genre since only Namco is making them?
Resurrect, Harrison.
Resurrect? My bad.
I don't think 3D games are dead. In Japan, they get a shit ton of entrants for that team tournament. They get like thousands of people every month to go to that thing. So it's pretty crazy. They may not be the best, but it's still a good amount of people. It's just not a lot of people in America take it seriously as a competitive game. What can be done to change that? I think Derry had a very good article on it that everyone hated, but I still think it was true. That he put up on SRK, where they really need to just reduce the amount of everything in that game by like 90 or 80%. There's just too much shit in the game. Like there's over like 100 normals or something. It's fucking crazy. Like just tone it down. Like
there's just like, it's not even that. It's all like, useless or not useless, useful and stuff.
There's a lot of useless stuff. You'll never do. Never will you use these moves because they are so terrible. Yet they're in the game. Why? Just take them out. Why are they in the game?
I don't know.
Or make those good and just simplify the moves. Like Street Fighter works because it's a very simple game. There's 6 buttons and there's total of 18 variances normally. I mean, there's like forward moves and whatever, and there's special moves and whatever. But like normals, it's like 18, really standard.
William says, left my house off Harrison and Honzo Gonzo talking about Friday AM Evo ticket line. I was that idiot standing in line with 6,000 people.
Don't be like Will.
Don't be like Will, damn.
Don't be like Will. Stand in line. Go Thursday. They're open till 11. I hear. I see Toshin in chat saying Toshin helps run the registration. You get to meet Toshin, and he'll throw shirts at you. Do you guys realize during
I didn't s-
2012
What?
I touched a lot of shirts? So a lot of people from 2012 Evo has a little Honzo on them.
That's pretty gross.
I know, and people were just shocked that I was there doing it. They're like, "Why?"
All right, very last question because I have to go to bed.
Okay.
A boy named Rio asks, is getting an Evo sub on Twitch worth it? Also, if F-Champ wins Marvel, I need people who will riot with me. Start collecting names.
Believe there's a lot of Brazilians who are willing and ready to riot with you.
So
you
is
should-
subbing to the Evo channel worth it?
Yes, because you get to chat with me, number one perk, and you get to donate to charity. It's a very good cause. I believe it's I forget the name, but it's donating for scholarships, the Evo Scholarship Fund. I know there's a name of the charity, but that's what generally it
I
is,
think
and
last
it's
time they
for
raised like $20,000 or something like that.
yeah, it's giving scholarships to fighting game players that specialize in computer development and video game development, software and video games, I think. Just computer, whatever. Development. So, it's helping out the community, getting our community better educated, making sure they have jobs, We can't be homeless bums forever, so, help the community out. And it's pretty cheap, and you get cool emoticons or whatever.
And you get to chat,
So-
right? So
Yeah, you
Why
can chat
not?
with me. I'll be there. I'll be in the chat the whole weekend, memeing it up. You know how I
and
do.
you'll get to type in chat. God, I hope fucking Filipino champ dies in pools or something like that. You'll get to type that in the chat, which is from your question, I can see that's something you might want to say in chat. All right. Well, I think is there anything you wanna say?
I'm really excited for Evo, and please say hi to me if you see me.
Yes, if you see us,
I
say
like
hi.
meeting you guys. You guys are cool.
I'll hopefully
Much
be
cooler
walking
than me.
around with the camera, so maybe you'll end up on the show that sucks.
Ooh, I'll probably be drunk after the tournaments. So I said I wasn't gonna drink, and I quickly reverted that because I think I want to. So just come and make sure. Do not steal my wallet, guys. It's not funny. I don't want to go back to the DMV. Please don't do it.
I kind of have
I
like a
hate the
Honzo
DMV.
/ Harrison story, I guess. Speaking of
Go for it.
wallets,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
at Curleh Mustache, and somehow Seabass's wallet fell out of his pocket, and then I just like held onto it for like 20 minutes, and then he came back, and I said I wasn't here, and then he started walking around again, and then he came back again, and then I gave it to him.
I have a Honzo story, I guess.
Go for it.
I shouldn't say it. I can't parallel park,
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
out
oh
to
man,
dinner,
that story. Please tell
and
me.
I was driving Jasmine to this restaurant that we were all going to go eat at, and you have to parallel park in the city. And I can't parallel park. I try to do it. I'm just like, I cannot do this because I live in the country and they don't require it on any tests. I've never parallel parked before. So I've had to get Help Pockets to parallel park my car for me.
You didn't tell him the worst part.
What was the worst part?
The worst part is the first part. The first spot you tried to park in wasn't the spot.
Oh yeah, I couldn't
It was
do
a
it. It's
driveway.
totally not a spot. It's like no parking everywhere. I was like, oh shit. So, yeah, that happened.
Alright, guys, that's it. I shouldn't have to tell you guys. Evo stream this weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday until 8 a.m. till I'm sure midnight. Yep, I think that's it. Say hi to us. We'll probably be, I don't know, dead tired by the time the day's over, but whatever.
I'm still gonna stay up till like 5. So
Yeah, we probably still will. Anyways, if you want, you can follow me at Harrison SBA. You can follow Honzo Gonzo at Honzo Gonzo. If you guys think we both suck, don't want to talk to either of us, but are still somehow watching the show, you can follow us twitter.com/IPLAYWINNER for news, updates, events, anything basically NorCal. We also have a website, IPLAYWINNER.com. Go to the podcast section, check out every single show in YouTube or MP3 format. I am just trying to get the show over with. That's it. Oh yeah, go and watch the grand finals of Me Dojo 13 on youtube.com/IPLAYWINNER and go subscribe to that. And hit the follow button on this Twitch channel. Subscribe here also, maybe. You can put Hanzo's face. You can raffle. I don't know. All right. Bye, guys.